Hello and welcome to ABP Live. I am directly reporting from the Bharat Mandapam on the day 2 and the final day of the G20 Summit that has taken place under India's presidency. We saw yesterday, that is on 9th of September, how India was finally able to stitch up a joint statement despite several hurdles concerning the Russia-Ukraine war. Prime Minister Modi said it is a good news, and he also said that there were 100% consensus between all the leaders to get the joint statement going. What ABP Live has heard from sources is the fact that the Europeans were happy with the fact and they did not have any issues on the language of the joint statement, which was the main contention point. They were happy because they believe that the fact that the joint statement talks about the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine is a fair enough point with which they can and they have a G20 statement that indirectly criticizes Russia, because end of the day, it is Russia that has invaded Ukraine, according to the European diplomats. On the other hand, we are also hearing that Russia and China agreed to the joint statement because they believe that there was no direct reference to Russia. We've heard Dr. Jaishankar, External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar, telling the media that when the final joint statement was being discussed on the first day of the G20 Summit, that is on 9th of September, China did a lot of cooperation. It worked together with other leaders, other G20 leaders, and there was a collaborative effect in bringing the joint statement out. Finally, on the 9th of September, leaders had a gala dinner at the Bharat Mandapam. On the 10th, Prime Minister Modi, which is today, is going to have a lot of bilateral meetings, including that with French President Emmanuel Macron. Apart from that, there could be a bilateral that Prime Minister Modi may be having with the Turkish President Erdogan. Overall, the G20 summit ended on a positive note. It will be ending today, later in the day. But the biggest hurdle was the joint statement that could be achieved. Now it remains to be seen how India hands over the presidency to the next president, which is Brazil, and how they take some of the agenda items forward. Because end of the day, let's remember, G20 is an economic forum and there are many global framework and rules coming up on the G20 platform, which all countries will have to implement sooner or later as far as cryptocurrency, crypto assets, and multinational taxation is concerned. From ABP Live, this is Nayanima Basu. Keep listening and tuning into our videos. We'll get you more stories and breaking news and exclusives from Bharat Mandapam, which is the venue of New Delhi of the G20 Summit under India's presidency. Thank you.